All right, so there's a couple things we can do with this, especially because of the difficulty here. I want to try and play it as safe as possible. So working up in fives, doing the 3 notes per click, definitely work it up in fives, doing 3 notes a click. If you get to a point where it seems like you feel like you'd have a better time or an easier time playing at 6 notes a click, you can switch over to that. But I would go up in twos if you switch over to playing at 6 notes a click. So you could do a combination of both if you feel like it would help you hear it better. Go like 60 to 120 by going up in fives, and then you can go back down to 60, up to 120 again, but go up in twos. So in other words, the first part of the practice of working it up, and I definitely recommend doing it. We're not going to skip any steps on this one. No cutting corners. No going up in 20s, starting higher on this one, because we got to get you much more comfortable with these kinds of string changes. I think that's a big part, is just how you leave the string in order to get to the next one. That's kind of what trips people up on stuff like this. I think that's what's happening. And like you mentioned, like your inside out versus outside, inside versus outside picking, right? So we're focusing on the tough stuff. So we really got to make sure we work it up slow to make sure everything sounds correct and all that good stuff. So you could, again, if you feel like it would really help you hear everything better, then that's fine. But 60 to 120, going up in fives, playing 3 notes a click, and then you can switch over to 6 notes per click, but go back down to 60 and go up in twos. So the first half, you go 60 to 120, 3 notes per click, going up in fives. The second half of the practice, you go 60 to 120, going up in twos. So let's demonstrate all that stuff. Where's my volume? All right, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll do 60, 3 notes per click. Let's start 1, 2, 3, 4. Back down to 60, 6 notes a click. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wrong note. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm doing 3 notes a click, not 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wrong notes again. Alright, let me go to 90 first. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Alright, now 120, 6 notes a click. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4. Alright, because we are doing. Alright, now for the 4 times through. I'd give yourself more than a single beat to start the repeat over again. Maybe just give yourself at least 2 beats. So something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess 1 beat's enough. Yeah, that seems to work okay. Alright, 1 beat then. But if you need more, that's okay. Give yourself more time to get back to the top for the repeats. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. There's a big old diminished arpeggio on the way down. We do the same approach here. Work it up from 60 to 120, increments of 5, doing 3 notes a click. And then you can switch over to 6 notes a click, but make sure you go back down to 60, go up in 2s as you work back up to the 120. Alright, so here we go on the count of 3. Oops. 1, 2, 3. Alright, 120, 1, 2, 3. Six notes a click. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. 90. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a 120. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, now the repeats. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I think that about covers it. So any questions come up, let me know, and I will see you again next week.